Okay, Leo, we're going to see what messages the cards have for you today. So stay watching if you want to know what comes out in the cards. Like, we have had a strong theme of narcissism in the previous readings, and I'm sorry to hear that you've had to endure one of them or many of them. I think we all do fall on the spectrum somewhere of narcissism. We probably all do have traits. It doesn't mean we're a narcissist. And also, narcissistic personality disorder is something that is diagnosed. And the narcissists that we've been dealing with are probably those undiagnosed, because they won't admit to the fact that they're, not very nice people, or not very nice in the way they treat people. So let's see if the cards continues on with that theme, or if there's anything new. I'm intuitively speaking from spirit, I feel that whoever is watching this, if it is about the narcissism, then you're probably trying very hard to move on from it. But with narcissism, unfortunately, it can leave people with PTSD. And that is something that might be harder to get over, and it might take longer. Okay, so we've got a few here that are falling out. Let's have a look. You've got the Justice card. Okay, justice will be served. That is the overall energy of the read. This was the past. I have got my guinea pig on the table. I haven't got him in view because I need the space for the cards, but he likes the company nevertheless. But okay, so this was the Death card in the past. So this could have been an ending of something. In the present moment, you have the it was the Nine of Pentacles that fell out, and this is you really trying hard to move on, to work on yourself. Like, there's an energy there of actually wanting to improve yourself, or to get better, or to heal, in the immediate future. Lovely card. And I'm so pleased, your goal of overcoming something is going to be achieved. This is a tough time coming to an end. Okay, here he is. This is Elvis. So yeah, justice will be served. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. There's a strong theme of justice here, and you might have those, those torturing, lingering feelings of anger, pain, like whatever they caused you. It was probably a bag of emotions, like, and you might feel quite vengeful at times. And let's clarify on that. Let's see what the cards have to say. The Empress. Okay, let's get another card. Would you guys prefer if I just shuffled the cards beforehand and laid them out, and then turned them around, instead of having to shuffle in front of you? Okay, this one, overall energy flipped. Okay, now this makes sense. I thought you could see them. Yeah, so with the Empress and the Three of Swords, this did come up previously in one of the readings. Okay, so this can mean many things. Obviously, there has been some kind of pain involved. It could be due to betrayal, narcissistic abuse, gaslighting, whatever it was that caused you pain. You're still trying to move on from it. You've got the Empress energy here, and that's kind of like, it's the opposite. It's like being able to allow and nurture and feel love again, Here, it's a conflict. It's a conflict within you, where you're still feeling the pain, Although you so desperately want to move on and heal, the Empress is a very healing energy, and it's a very feminine energy. I don't know if some of you had children with this person that you had been dealing with in the past. I'm talking about a narcissist, somebody who's treated you badly. Did you have children with them? Did you want children with them? With that feminine energy, it could represent fertility. And with the Three of Swords, the three being, the extra child. Or it could be, as I said in one of the previous readings, I can't remember if it was a personal reading, which you're welcome to have if you check out the About section. But yeah, there's this thing that the narcissists do, and it's like they bring in a third person. So I thought you could see these. So they bring in this third person, so it doesn't make them look like the bad guy. It makes you look like the bad guy. So this third person, it could be somebody they bring in to make you jealous with, and this person, it makes you start feeling jealous, or like paranoid, wondering. Well, paranoid. I mean, anxious of what's going on there with this person. So when you retaliate or react, you then look like the crazy one. You're the crazy one, and and they're the ones that look good, the narcissist. So they bring in a third person. It could be a family member, a colleague, a friend, or somebody online that they might be like. They might be liking somebody's pictures online. It makes you jealous. So then it makes you angry as well, because your feelings have been invalidated, and you've been made out to be crazy, and this person probably knew very well what they were doing. That's the overall energy of the read. So it is you holding on to some pain and anger, okay? But it's not that you're holding on to it, it's that you're still trying to work through it, and you're so trying to go back to you, and you will do in the future. Let's clarify on the past. We all know what happened in the past, to our own past. There was an ending. Okay, now what was that with? See, I have an intuition, I have messages from spirit. Yeah, and the ending, I feel, maybe it wasn't the relationship, but it was relationships with people that were close to you, and maybe you were isolated. Did this person isolate you? And when a narcissist isolates you, they first, they start saying things like, no, like your friends don't really appreciate you, or they don't really like you, and they'll say things like, they'll say things to put you off your friends, and then you become isolated. You isolate yourself. I don't know if you did that in the past. With the Star card, this is you. It's a bit like the Feminine card here, the Empress, sorry. The Star card is you putting that energy back into where it belongs. So, and there was hope. So I'm feeling here, this narcissistic situation, it could still be going on now, but it's been going on for a while, and you've been trying to break out of the feelings it's put upon you, the low self-esteem. You're not putting, not looking after yourself, all of these things. This was all in the past, and yeah, I mean, wow, what a ride. But with this present moment, we'll look at you now sort of actually putting the effort in to make yourself feel better, to heal. Thinking about number one. Let's have a look. What else can we say about this? Oh, you've got the King of Wands. This is the Leo energy right here. Right, okay, so this is your energy. The King of Wands, attractive, people are drawn to him because he's attractive, or she, doesn't have to be a male or female energy. It's a very masculine energy, so it could be a masculine part of you if you're a female. He's very confident. So this is you, because the Pentacles can represent self-esteem. So this is you building on your confidence. He's confident, so borderline arrogance. We can be confused as that. He has more followers than he does friends. But he's confident, and that's the main point, I think, that is being drawn out here for you. He's creative, he's passionate, and he's flamboyant and eccentric, and likes to be in the limelight. Leos do love to be in the limelight, and this could be, you could be working your way to being on stage, singing, dancing, being on stage, or being a public speaker, like being on YouTube, having your own channel. Whatever it is with you, it's you really wanting, and you're manifesting yourself into better health, physically, mentally, holistically, spiritually, you're wanting better things now. You do actually want to break free from this narcissist like energy that is still lingering. Okay, and you want to focus on yourself, and you want to better yourself, and you want your self-esteem to come back. Okay, in the future you do have the Ten of Swords, and it is a better situation for you. So some of you, I don't know if you're still with the narcissist, but dealing with learning how to deal with them and for them not to affect you. And for those of you who are away from the narcissist, they're still there. Like they're still, you might feel there's this soul connection, like this twin flame energy. I don't know what you think of twin flames. I only heard about them in the last year or so since I've been doing my tarot, online. And, it doesn't seem to be a very healthy relationship on this reality, on this physical plane. It doesn't seem to be healthy at all, because there's always this chaser and this runner. I mean, what is that? Why would you stay connected to somebody who's running from you? The best thing to do is to let them go. Don't chase. And if they want to come back, they'll bounce back just like an elastic band would. And that is in the book from Women Are From Mars, Men Are From Venus. No, it's the opposite way round. Okay, anyway, the Ten of Wands, it still gets too much, This person, I don't know if they are still there, like physically. Okay, they might still be there psychically, mentally, energetically. It's going to be, how can I say it? It's going to be, you can't just get over it overnight, especially for those who have suffered some PTSD. There's that condition which you get. It's like PTSD. It's very similar, but it's caused by continuous events over a period of time rather than something that happened, in one go. So, and when you're with a narcissist or in an abusive relationship, the continuous events, it breaks you down. It chips away at your resilience levels, and it can leave you. So the longer it had gone on for, the longer it might take to recover. But you don't expect to recover straight away. You're on the right track. You will recover eventually, and at times it all might start come flooding back like flashbacks with that Ten of Wands. It could all get a bit heavy sometimes, and maybe you this is why you're coming to the tarot. This can be going deeper into spirituality, like understanding why these things have happened. It's all part of your growth, it's like the grace from God. God, angels, the universe, whatever it is to you, things don't always happen how you want them to happen. The universe doesn't always give you what you want. Sometimes it just gives you what you need, and it can come in the form of something that appears quite negative. I don't know if you've heard my story of the Fat King by Muji. I'll put it in the link below, but it's about how everything is good, even though it can appear bad at this moment. But actually, things happen for a reason, and I know it can be cruel sometimes, but this is all part of the journey. The universe is too clever for things to just be so random. Like, think of how the planets are aligned. If they were moved out of the axis just a tiny bit, then this Earth wouldn't be here. Don't you be eating that, Elvis? So everything is perfect in design, and it can be hard to take in sometimes because the suffering that goes on and the grief. Okay, but know that things are going to get better, and there we are. That it can lead you to spirituality, deeper into the self, and I will leave that reading there for you, Leo. Thank you so much for the welcome for my new channel, and please, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. It will help get my videos into the algorithms of YouTube, and I'd like my videos to get shared to a bigger audience, as I'm a Leo and it's that energy right there. I'm going to leave it there as I've already said, so namaste.